Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. For me, it's still morning, even though it's 8 o'clock already. I'm still not quite awake. Thus, I have a little deeper voice. But yeah, the purpose of this video, I think by the title, is called How Can I Help You or Serve You? I have no idea what I'm going to call it. But what I realized my other video I shared that I'm working at this coffee house now. I'm back into the ordinary real world and, for the most part, enjoying myself, but I feel like I am working myself to death. And I really do, even though it feels like my whole spiritual journey is somehow forgotten in a way, I really do miss it. I miss consciously engaging um, in spirituality, in questions, in helping and teaching. I really do miss that. That's my creative outlet. And so, um, and what I've discovered is I am really good at when someone asks a question or makes a comment, it kind of it ignites something in me. And I love to contemplate. I love to open myself up. And I tend to get um, answers, or I do an oracle session uh, for people. And it always seems to be very, very helpful. And I find that I get so many questions on YouTube, questions about things, and I love to answer them. And I'm usually writing comments that are like this long. And I thought, why don't I just use some of my viewers' questions or comments and make videos in response to them? Because you guys ask great questions, and your own experiences and comments really ignite things in me. So, what I would like to do for you is if you have, even if they're personal questions, because my next video is going to be my first video of this sort, where I'm going to a question came in from a viewer, and I'm going to answer, and I directly, although I'll try to hide some details, I don't know if I can, um, but you won't know who it is. um, yeah, and I um, did like a personal oracle session for this person, and I will respond to their question, and hopefully that will be helpful. So this video is to say, look, if you guys have any questions, if you have any personal questions, you'd like some insights or whatever, feel free to put a note in the, obviously, message me. I guess you can email me. I'll put my email in the description, or just comment on a video, and I will be glad um, to do my best to answer it. And not saying that I have all the answers, of course, not at all. But if it's something I can answer, or I feel inspired, or I get an inspired hit, or I can do an oracle session, whatever I get may just lead you to find your own answers, right? And what I found when I do these things, depending on who's asking, right? Two people can ask the same question, and I do tend to get different answers for each person, because it's like, oh, what this person needs to hear in order to lead them in one direction, this person might need to hear something else for the same question to lead them in another direction. So I find that really fascinating, and it's fun. It helps me stay really connected and open. It helps to remind me to stay open, to receive inspirations, and to stay out of my own mind, right? To get out of my own way. So, did I make myself clear? Does this video make sense? I might need some more coffee. Anyway, so yeah, because my schedule has changed, um, if you have general questions that are not urgent, it will probably take me a couple of days to respond. However, if there's some emergency situation, feel free to write urgent, and I will do my best. um, to respond more quickly. My work schedule is I do work 2 back-to-back 11 hours straight, no nonstop shifts. Yeah, something about that doesn't feel legal. Anyway, so I have to, I like to make sure that I am not overly tired or stressed or feeling an illness come on before I kind of tune in and contemplate, but I will do my best. So I think this will be kind of fun. So any questions or comments on videos, Kundalini, your Kundalini journey, what might be going on? I would be so, and remember that somebody else may be experiencing the same thing. Somebody else may learn from your question or be inspired from your question or comment. So I think I'd like to do that. So let's try it out. Once again, I don't think I have all the answers, not at all. But if I can be of service and open myself up to the universe, um, you know, it's a great way. We'll be working together. Okay, I hope that makes sense. And send in your comments and questions. Okay, let's stop this recording.